Hi everybody, Lambkin here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the balance updates for Yoshimitsu in the upcoming balance patch. So we got the first big balance update coming soon. It's dropping on May the 7th, and it's going to be May the 8th for some of you, depending on where you are in the world. Already took a look at the changes for law. That was quite a short list. If you want to see that, go check it out. I'll maybe leave a link for it in the description. I play Yoshimitsu as well, so I'm gonna take a look at him today. If you're interested in Yoshimitsu changes, yeah, let's just get right into it. So first of all, we have about 8 changes to go through today for Yoshimitsu, and these are not really buffs or nerfs. These are mostly behavior changes, and this makes sense because Yoshimitsu is one of the few characters that has already seen quite a few damage nerfs and move nerfs already in previous patch. Even those weren't even supposed to be like balancing patches, but he was hit with them anyways because his flash and his combo routes were just too much even back then. So he has been adjusted quite a bit already, but we're not done with Yoshimitsu quite yet. So let's just go take it from the top. 1-1 and 1-1 during Muto no Kiwami. That's no sword stance in the common tongue. And the explanation: the collision detection and hitbox have been adjusted to alleviate situations where the attack may whiff in certain circumstances. 1-1, of course, being his 10 frame punish. I experienced this quite a bit as well. It does have some inconsistencies in the hitbox, so they are adjusting for that, and that's very nice, very important. The 10 frame punish is like arguably the most important move in the game for any character, so having your 10 frame punish be inconsistent is just really devastating to your character, no matter who you are. So it's a good thing they changed that. Again, that's not really a buff or anything. They're fixing a unintended behavior. And then the next up we have down forward 1+4. The timing at which down forward 1+4 and down forward 1+4 into 1+2 are treated as jump status was inconsistent, and this has been corrected. So for those of you who don't know, you got down forward 1+4. It's his this move right here, and you can also, this is basically CD1. The difference being that if you do the manual input for CD1, it comes out at 7 frames, as you can see, I-17. If you do down forward 1+4, same move, but it comes out at 20 frames instead. But it has the same properties anyway. And this move, of course, it goes into Kincho like this. If you press 1+2, just like that. And as it said in the explanation, it has some inconsistencies with the, as you will notice when I do CD1 here, it says airborne for a little bit. You are indeed airborne during this attack animation, and then you go back to standing, of course. Same applies if you go into Kincho afterwards. And there are some inconsistencies in this, leading to difficulties punishing this move. And I'll show you what I mean here. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I... Yeah, let's go. Okay, so you will see here, if I'm, that was a normal launch, right? Scaling at 100%. Oh, sorry. You see that scaled at 70%, and I got the inconsistent. It's not a full launch. This is a full launcher right here. You will notice that if I hit him during his airborne stage, he will just kind of float over and it will scale immediately. So I guess this was the problem with this move, having an inconsistent airborne state. So they're going to fix that in the upcoming patch, which is fine, I guess. And then we got back to 2, which is his 14 frame punish. Heat engager is a mid-high. Really important move for Yoshimitsu as well. The hitbox has been expanded to alleviate situations where the attack may whiff in certain circumstances. And I experienced this as a Yoshi player as well. I've actually seen there's been times where the first hit will connect and then somehow the second hit will whiff. on a weird axis or something. This is very niche, it's like very situational, but I have seen it happen to myself a couple times. Inconsistent hitbox, so they are fixing that as well. Again, this is such an important move. Back to it's his main 14 frame Punisher. It's one of his main heat engagers, so they had to fix that as well, of course. Again, unintended behavior needing to be fixed, not really a buff or anything. Then we got while running free and while crouching down forward 1. So basically full crouch down forward 1. The hitbox around the main body has been expanded to alleviate issues of whiffing at close range. And then it says in parentheses, this change does not affect the attack's reach. And these moves are, let's see, what they're talking about is while running free, of course, and full crouch down forward 1, this move right here. Now this move has very poor range just in general. So there were some problems with these moves, especially full crouch down forward 1 would whiff at weird angles as well, that was unintended. So they're gonna fix the hitbox of that. Again, as they said, it's not gonna affect the reach. So this is not gonna be like a long reach, fast, unblockable or anything. It's an unintended behavior that's gonna be fixed. It's not a buff or anything. Yeah, inconsistent hitbox on this would lead to quite awkward situations for Yoshimitsu. Now, while running free hitbox at close range, I don't really understand this one because while running moves are supposed to be easy to step even at close range, at least somewhat easy. So again, they're not going to increase the reach of this, but I guess the sideways hitbox. So I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's a pretty ambiguous explanation they give here as well. It's sometimes hard to tell exactly what they mean with what they're saying, but we're just gonna have to wait and see with this one. I couldn't imagine that they would start putting a lot of tracking on this move right here, because that would just be dumb. While running moves has to be easily sidesteppable. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that one. Then we got while standing 1, 2, down forward 2. In specific situations, the issue where the third hit was landing as a consecutive hit after the second hit has been corrected. Okay, so this is the move, by the way, while standing 1, 2. No, sorry. This one right here. Let me see. So apparently, in some, I did a little bit of testing. Apparently, in some situations, first 2 hits are supposed to be guaranteed. This is a punishing 14 frame while standing punish. But the third hit, if you do down forward 2, down back 2, while standing 1, 2, down back 2. You see how that says free hit combo? It will not do it from this angle right here. It will whiff. Apparently this was not supposed to be a natural string, all 3 hits, only the first 2 hits. So the fact that you could hit the third hit from certain angles as a guaranteed, I guess that's what they're saying, that's unintended, so they're gonna fix it so that you can block the third hit. And of course you can block subsequent hits as well. So yeah, again, that's not really a nerf, that's just unintended behavior needing corrected. And then we got during Muto no Kiwami, and that's no sword stance, by the way. Back 1+2. Certain behavior that resulted in Muto no Kiwami instead of Bato Kakuko when performing certain inputs has been corrected. So I don't really know what they mean by this one. Doing Bato Kakuko from Muto no Kiwami is basically doing going from no sword stance back to normal sword stance. So they're saying that sometimes in no sword stance, when you try to go back in normal sword stance, you would stay in no sword stance. Is that what they're trying to say? I'm not sure. I can't say that's a problem. I have noticed myself playing Yoshimitsu, so I'm not sure exactly what that's about. If you know, I guess maybe you see something I'm missing here, let me know in the comment section on this one. I'm not quite sure. And then we have during Manji Dragonfly 4. In specific situations where the anticipated tactics were not working as intended, the move status has been changed to treat it as a jump until landing. This alteration allows the character to evade low attacks and special low attacks from the opponents. So yeah, this one is one I had some problems with as well. Let me see. Let's go like this. So in certain situations, you could jab him with a crouch jab, or this is a special low, by the way, or special mid, whatever you want to call it, like. Yeah, special low. And other lows would hit him while in Dragon Mangifly when you do Dragon Mangifly 4. Let me show you what I mean here. Like this. This is not supposed to work. This should be uninterruptible. Right here, you have to duck this. You're not supposed to be able to crouch jab him out of it here, because he is in the airborne state, right? And just to be clear, this doesn't work in 3-4, then Dragonfly, or after E Smash. It doesn't work as well. It's only for some reason 3-1, like this. Oop. So yeah, that interruption is not intended. That's not supposed to be possible. So they're gonna fix that by changing the airborne status of the move. And then lastly, last change here, heat state visual effect. An issue in specific circumstances where only the aura effect of the blade would persist even during Muto no Kinawi, no sword stance, as has been addressed. So I guess this is not something I noticed myself as well, but I guess in certain circumstances you would get during a heat stage, the blue particle effects around Yoshimitsu's body would not be there, only the particle effects on his blade, also when he was in no sword stance. And that was of course unintended, so they're gonna fix that. I'm not sure what kind of situations would trigger that interaction, but that's how glitches and bugs work. Sometimes you don't really know the true cause of it, but they're gonna address it and fix that as well. That's a minor thing they're gonna change as well. So yeah, again, not really any big buffs or nerfs for Yoshimitsu. He has already seen some balancing, a bunch of unintended behavior corrections. So I hope that you found this video informative and useful, and yeah, until next time, I hope you have a good one.